Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Papi, and today we are going to do an overview about this track that I wrote, and it has a very Stray Kids style. So I'm gonna play the song, and here we go. And I know what you guys are gonna think in the beginning, that it sounds like Pink Venom. Well, I actually made the song a couple years ago before they made it. But they made the placement first, so what can I say? But here it goes, the verse. Yeah. Actually, this is more like a chorus. We started with the intro, chorus, and then this is like the verse. Can't you just imagine like Stray Kids doing like rap on this section? Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of variations. Another verse here. And then pre-chorus. And then the chorus here. Hit it. Yeah. Man, this slaps. Yeah, what's good, everybody? So let me do a little breakdown of this. Quick announcements, guys. I'm going to have my Serum pack released middle of this month of June. Oh, guys, it's 8 years worth of presets that I've made and I've developed over the years, and I use it so much in almost every single project. So stay tuned for that. Together with the MIDI pack, I'm going to release that. So all right, so from beginning we are starting with this little loop that it was on Splice. I tweaked it a little bit, but it still sounds like Pink Venom, right? I'm telling you, like, I made the song a couple years ago, but Pink Venom, they released that first. But what Pink Venom did, they, on top of this loop, they tweaked the notes a little bit, which I did too. And then with that tweaking notes, they added like Korean traditional sound to it, which turned out really, really good, right? So for me, I was just inspired with the sound. And then from here, I was able to build the song. But look at this little fill that I'm doing. I always tell you guys that you have to try to be creative with the fills. Is my face too big? Some people are complaining like, can you please make your face smaller? Fine, I'll make it like this small today. No, that's too much. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay. So look at this fill. Watch. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Don't settle for like ordinary stuff. You know, you gotta be creative. Like, so what I did is I have this very interesting you know, but together with some of my effects. I'm basically using my effects to help me out on my filling. So watch this. And right as I'm doing the stop, that these two notes, ta-da, is so like short and fun because I'm preparing for the big bang, right? And big bang happens here. Yeah, and so let's just go part by part right here. So for drums, for kick, pretty ordinary stuff, but check this out, guys. This snare together with, oh, sounds good, right? But that's not everything. That is just the beginning, because this is the guy who has the original sound. Watch this. Oh. So you gotta always know what you're going for. And for me, I love the sound, right? And I wanted that to be like my main sound. And look at the way I chopped it. So if you see, like, I like this sound here that goes like clack, clack. It has that pre-roll, right? So I'm doing this on top of this, and it goes like, I wanted to make it like shorter, but still have that really cool tone to it. So with this clap, I'm adding my snare. Lovely. And another snare. Yeah. So to me, this little clap here did the trick. Because you always want to have something creative in your snare sound or your clap sound. And to me, when I added this this sample, it really worked well. Together with the percussion. Oh, tasty stuff, right? So this is one trick that I do. In my MIDI, I put a bunch of percussion sound, and basically I play it because I'm a drum player too. I know I feel better when I play it than instead of just drag it with my mouse. And in this is for depending on everyone. So my face is I think I'm very subconscious about my face today. Cause some of y'all haters don't like my face and like, make my face smaller, please. I want to see the session. Yeah, but I understand, that's how I feel sometimes too when I watch other tutorials. So guys, check this out. Together, all with my main drum, it sounds like this. Oh yeah. And snare roll. Oh, yes. Finding a way to make your snare roll just really creative in terms of rhythm too. You know how this rhythm's kind of awkward? That doesn't fit well together, but I just love it, And I have this snare effects that goes... I was talking about making your snare, your drums like 3D. I have some effects there that will make it more interesting. And together with my 808. Yeah. So look at the way I programmed that, okay? 808 programming is extremely tedious, right? It's very difficult. Watch this. Do you see that? And then I stopped right here with my volume. Because I wanted, when you stop, you're creating a rhythm. And I say this often, but don't just add things to make things interesting, but take things out to make it interesting. Subtracting sound can create really interesting section. So to me, that's why I'm taking things out once in a while. Yeah, and create that tension. Even here. See, I'm taking it out here and here. Together with... Yeah, do you hear that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, what's my melody doing right now? I told you that I'm using this, right? This is my main guy. But I don't want that to be the only thing, so what I do is I use this. Do you hear that sound? Man, I love the sound. And this song is called Gochujang, guys. I mean, this is my Serum pack that I'm telling you that I'm gonna release. This sound is going to be in it. It's an amazing sound. It's actually the sound that I use for Monster X, and I purposely, wrote the names down. These are all the packs. Monster X Thriller, this is the sound that I use for that track. So I've labeled about 30 of the 100 presets that you're gonna find. You're gonna find a lot of them are going to have names. For example, this one I used it for Gravity, this one for Babylon, MCND Crush, all the sounds that I used are there. So together it sounds like this. Ooh, it does a lot, right? It's just making it feel so like, I don't know what to say. It's just, it went to like a futuristic place from this. This sound has a very organic Korean, like Asian sounding, but this one, very like metal or like future, And then with my bell. Yeah, so I'm combining 3 different sounds to make it cool. And also this sound right here. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, this is sound I use for Super Junior My Wish. So a lot of you guys ask, how do you do melody without fighting against each other? It's a really good question. Well, let me play all the melody here, right? Which is here, right? Boom. Without this fuzz, guys, for now. If you listen, they're not fighting against each other. They complement each other. Because one guy is doing bam, 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 and as I'm resting, my other synth, which is this guy, is doing another melody. So it's like a counter melody. Listen to this. Run. So I'm like finding pockets that make sense, and they can complement each other without this melody doing his thing and this melody doing his thing, and together it's not sounding great together. You don't want to do that. You want to make it structured so that it'll sound good together. On top of that, I'm also using this synth fuzz sound. It goes like this. And this kind of texture is very important. And listen to it all together again. Yeah, so there's a lot of notes going on, but they all have his own purpose. And this synth guy doesn't interfere with other sound because he's just playing the bass notes together with my 808s. So now we have it. Okay, and we don't stop there with the textures. I love adding different textures. It makes a huge difference. Often, that is the differentiating factor of a professional producer and a beginner. Professionals know how to fill in the sound by using a lot of different techniques, but texture is one of them. So listen to all of this without the 2 textures. These are the 2 textures that goes like that, right? Without, let's listen to it together. Without the texture, sounds like this. With the texture, it's a lot fuller, right? It makes a big difference. But we don't stop there with the effects. We have like this in the very beginning, and I have this guy, and I have like vocal chants. Let's just actually hear just the effects channel. It sounds like this. Yeah. Woo! A lot of things going on, right? So when you're writing songs for like Stray Kids, like 80s, you gotta know that you gotta have a lot of fun hip hop elements. So for that reason, I'm adding a lot of hip hop elements like vocal chant, like effects that would fit with the hip hop vibe and all that. Yeah, let's hear it once again all together. Let's go on. So it's very simple here. Just the kick, snare, and the lead. But here, so what changed here? If you listen to this, I'm basically taking out the lead. And by doing that, I'm changing the style. Like, there's a lot of change once you do that. Taking out the lead, and I'm introducing another element which was missing in verse 1, which was the 808. So that's why you see here, no 808. Then I'm putting 808 here. And then there was a riff and no riff. And I'm also adding a hi-hat. And I'm bringing my main clap sound together with my percussion sound. And the biggest point here is actually this bell sound. Without this bell sound, it sounds like this. There's no ambient 3D effect to it. But once you add this guy, it does a lot. It changes the whole atmosphere of this section. And then let's go on. And I'm bringing more elements. So here's a cool thing. Listen to the organic element and futuristic element. If they complement well each other, then you have a very trendy, good track. And to me, what I'm doing to create that is, again, this riff has that element, but my future element is this. It's called Love. Papi's keys, you know? Yeah, and together with that, we're creating a very interesting texture. It's like future in the woods type of feeling, you know? Okay, let's go. Breathe. There's another interesting element that happens here. Not many things are similar from this section to this section. You know, we're changing it a lot. But this is something I always tell my students. When you want to create a very different section, it's good to keep one element to make it similar, still flow well with the section before. So here, to this section, what is the same? It's actually this arpeggio sound. I keep opening my Serum. Yes, I am definitely making an ad point here. Yes, I'm selling this. Check it out. Yeah. So I'm keeping this synth sound, and I'm bringing it over here, and everything else changes. So when you do that, it's a very different atmosphere, but you still have that one friend who's gonna go with you, so you don't feel as awkward, you know? So obviously, you can see drum-wise, there's just this one feel, right? And I like this feel at the end when he does this. You know, that's a really cool feel. And then I have the pre here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like opening up. How am I doing that? I have this preset that already does the pulse, but not only that, I am also doing additional filter because I want my pulse to keep doing with the filter, but I'm actually adding another layer of filter to do it all together. That's one of the technique that I like to use. What else? I have a pad. Yeah. And together with my arpeggio and my fuzz sound is there too. But even my fuzz is doing a little filter effect. And then, oh, my effects are muted. And then after this, we're going to a full blast, right? Hit it! So we're basically bringing everything. Yeah. Yeah, I think this chorus is about the same as this chorus. Is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, so the only difference that I actually hear in this section is I hear this alarm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This lead texture alarm sound is actually what I use for MC and the Crush track. But that's so funny because that was the only difference is I've added that one, you know, sound, but it made a difference because without this, it sounds like this. But together with this, woo, it makes a big difference. Yeah, so like a lot of times when it comes to K-pop production, this is the tiny things are going to build each other and create this cool overall picture of the sound that you're going for. So yes, guys, today that was my thing. And once again, I am selling my Serum sound pack that I've made for 8 years. And I have like 100+ sounds in there. They're all like super good. Honestly, they're so good. That's what I use like 90% of the times on my tracks, on my synth. I just use those presets because I love them, and I really took a lot of time tweaking and making it fit with the 23 style. So if you're interested, please check it out. It's going to be available from mid-June together with my MIDI pack with all the cool K-pop R&B style that you guys like. Ooh, all that spicy stuff is gonna be on that. So check the description down below. I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Peace out.